Good morning. Welcome to our day. Welcome to our day.
Good morning. We're on our way to the Nasher doctor via the petrol station, a place called Jim's, who sell really good discount craft stuff. Like, it's the stuff that doesn't, like, might have a little bit of a glitch wrong with it, that normally goes to Asda and other craft stores like Hobbycraft and whatever, that because it's got glitches is not allowed to go onto their shelves, and this person sells them like off for a bit cheaper, so we're going to be going there. Yeah, cash and carry, that's the word. And then we're going to be off to the Nasher doctor, which is the other side of Cornwall, so it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there, depending on traffic. Hopefully, because it's not the last day of the week and it's not half term just yet, we might be okay with traffic. But if we do arrive early, we're going to pop into Homebase to get a piece of wood that I need for my other secret project that I've got going on. So we're going to get a mosey on and we'll check up with you in a little bit. Look at these. You're welcome for the review. Or reveal, should I say. Dun dun dun. Coffee and donuts. Coffee, egg and toast. Whoop whoop. We're still currently in the car, driving down the A road. And all of a sudden, Soph and I were just like, that car's got grass on it. It was a smart car, and it was literally covered all over with artificial grass. I think it was artificial grass. I hope so. What on earth?
What on earth?
Why would you put grass on your car? Why would you cover your car in grass? What, artificial grass? Makes your car look greener. Dun dun dun. So said you never know, it might be something to do with that. But we are just around the corner from the cash and carry, so let's go see what washi tape we can find. So we're now at the services, having a little cheeky drink, and we were going to sit together, having a little coffee date, and a twat of a Mercedes has pulled in such a way that I couldn't get my wheelchair down the side of the car to sit with Soph to have our coffee date. So we're now back in the car. I'm back here.
In our separate places.
Soph's up there. Bit shit, really. And we're just going to drink these. Oh, babe, I've got your water.
It's fine, I'll drink bits of it when we get there.
En route. And then we're off to the Nasher doctor. So we've left to go to the Nasher doctor, and just as we was coming back onto the dual carriageway, onto the slip road, said arseholes that was parked next to us in the last little clip I told you about, they'd got in their car and left just before us. We just passed them on the slip road. They've clearly taken a wrong turn in. They're trying to reverse up the slip, like back up the slip road onto a major roundabout because they took a wrong turn in. Who does that? That's like the most stupidest thing ever. And it's a rent-a-car. It's not actually their car, but they look like snobby arseholes. Yeah, cool. And then they go and do that as well. It was priceless. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm just casually sat here in the car waiting for Soph to come back from the hospital. I stay with the girls, A, because we don't like leaving them because of the amount of like dog kidnaps there's been, and obviously because it's a little bit warmer I sit here and I've got like all the doors open and all the windows open and things to allow a breeze for them as well. But I was just having a bit of a read and then I thought I'm gonna give my nan a call. It's been a little while since I rang her, so yeah, I just had a good little catch up for 15 minutes. She was out on her walk when she had her heart attack, and she recovered and was allowed to, she was like medically cleared to be able to do stuff again. The doctor recommended that she went out for a daily walk, so I caught her on her little walk and she was just like, wasn't expecting anybody to ring me, and I was just, well, I just wanted to see how you were doing. But yeah, she's doing quite well. Since having the heart attack, she's not to the fitness level that she was, but hearing that she's still able to plod along and walk to the local shops and just simple things like that is really nice to know, because there's nothing worse. She hasn't got anybody that lives with her. My granddad passed away when I was, God, I think I was 5, so 23 years ago. And like many people, when a partner passes away, it wasn't the case that they just grew apart and it just wasn't meant to be for them. They still loved each other, and my granddad, he died of a heart attack, and she still loved him. She still does love him, and she just could never bring herself to love somebody else, so she's remained a widow, and it's just the way it's been. I've only ever known her with my granddad, and then that was it. So she does like to get out just so she can meet people, have conversations, and just get a bit of fresh air. But she turned and said that whereas we've been having sun and heat, 20-30 degrees, up where she lives in Manchester, there's been like, what did she say? She said it had been like really dry, overcast, raining, and barely hitting 20. And it's just crazy that we're all in the same country, and yet the weather is just completely different. But I'm glad that it's not too hot up there for her, because like me, she struggles with the heat, and the last thing she needs is to be struggling with heat following the recent heart attack and stuff. So yeah, that was lovely catching up with her, and Sophie's actually on her way back now. Hi.
Hi. How much time am I getting for the parking?
Don't know. Catch up with you in a bit. So I quickly came running into Homebase because I went to go get some wood, and I had to call Soph, and I had to call her and say, I need assistance, I'm stuck. I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute, but my steering columns malfunctioned and it rammed me into the side of the thing. And I've destroyed their display. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you. Oops.
before Charlie called me in because she needed my assistance because she had the little issue
With destroying the shelf.
yeah, with breaking things. Just as she was leaving, the windows are open because it's really hot, and Pickle's next to the window, and her window was all the way down. And as soon as Charlie started driving off, she half leant out of the window and was like bending around the corner trying to run to her, and it was so sad. Luckily, she's attached to the car. I like rushed to check the seatbelt and then to shut up the window a little bit because she was just like half hanging out the window because she wanted to be with her mummy. And you think that she doesn't like you because she won't hug you. But she tried chasing you. I think she's just a butthole. Look at them. You could just look at them all day. And most of the time, we do. Look at these two.
So when we were leaving the Nasher doctors, I randomly said to Soph, fancy going on a stroll? Girls?
Wrong way, girls.
Oh, I scuffed. Oh,
Careful.
shitting hell.
Alright.
And we turned and said, we've been meaning to come up to the Camel Trail for ages, haven't we? But it's just been getting up here because it is quite a distance from home.
And it seems like... Girls! Over here! Come on, here! Here!
Stay.
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 Albert, stay. Stay. Good girl.
Go. And we decided, because it's halfway here from the Nasher doctor, we were just like, we need to check our mummy's still here. We were like, sod it. Let's go to the Camel Trail.
Seems like quite a little effort to decide to just come down here. Right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming back, mummy. I needed to see you were still here. And we've decided, since being here already, that the girls are better off the lead than on the lead. Alba has knacked my hand even more. Dixie! I got a bit of a secret to tell you guys though. When we got here, I said to Soph, I'm desperate for a wee. There's a pub here, but there's no disabled access. So luckily, when we went to Jim's Cash and Carry earlier, we bought a bucket. A mop bucket. I just had to ducky off, like hanging off my wheelchair, and I had to go for it in the go for a wee in the car, and then Soph had to tip my pee in the hedge. Oh, it's all good though. No, we're not. I can promise you, we're not. There's two bits of water here. There's a deep bit which Pickle loves, but Alba's never been to. No, it's not. And we don't know how she will respond with the water because obviously she's not been here before, but we shall see how it goes.
She's just gone. She's just like, oh, we have her. Hi! Look at this. Careful how close she is to pick this up.
Got something on me.
Yeah, it's because that plug thing's crawling around in the chair.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's certainly not crawling around.
I just hope it's not a horsefly.
Maybe it's stinging.
I don't know if I sit still. I think I've just felt something on me. Oh, she's gone. Is that the water, Dixie? Is that nice? No. Is that fun, girls? Yeah, Mum.
Probably. It's so low here today.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Where are you going, Alba Bob?
I didn't expect this to
Hi.
This is a surprise.
Oh, look at you. Careful where you go. Oh shit, Mum. My legs got carried away though, man. Yeah, Mum.
Talking of the horsefly, do I have any spare EpiPens at home?
Yeah.
Okay. Only because this one runs out this month.
We'll order another one then.
Is that nice?
I'm
They're
gonna
sticking
have
to
to
her.
say yeah.
Is that refreshing, princess?
Woo, hi! Careful! Really thought her leg was going to go through that and she was going to slip down then. Oh, it's over here. Where are you going? Yeah. Where are you going, Alba? Dixie, that's a whole tree! oh, Dixie, that's a tree!
Find the littler one, princess.
Yeah, but I want this one right here! In comparison to my foot, people. You're funny.
Oh.
Oh dear.
No, but you always have to find a little patch of grass, don't you? Dixie, find a littler stick. I broke it.
Good girl! You don't have to break it every time.
I do, Mum.
Every time you break something.
Yeah.
Not even ground in a... Oh, what is it? Get it, man. I couldn't crack it, Mum. Did you not break it that time?
Jesus Christ, Dixie.
It's scary here.
What thing?
That loop on the tree.
Oh.
Oh! Did that hit you?
No. Dixie is over there. Yeah, but I saw the bit that flew, Mum. You skinned it. You degloved it. Oh, Abba was going for it then. And then just touch me so I can have my satisfaction. Do you remember that song?
Hi, baby girl. Go back a bit more. That's the wrong way. Okay.
Oh, she caught it.
Good girl.
Watch her break it. No, she couldn't. We just had some proud mummy moments. That whole time he was down there, I would either whistle or we would say stay close or come back, and the girls would literally come back to us and they didn't do anything. Every time people went past, didn't even bat an eyelid with them, and even though we someone said to the girls just like, well, don't jump up because you're wet, they weren't bothered anyway. And then when we come to the top, there's like a car park, and we come over there where there's the people, and there's a massive hill first of all that we got to like try and navigate up, and the girls went on ahead and they stayed at the top by the gate, didn't run out, and then when they saw me come out, they came in like a little bit ahead from me, but they ran straight to the car, and we've had multiple compliments about how beautiful they are. One family, we turned and said, don't jump up because you're wet. They were just like, oh, we don't mind friendly wet dogs, and they were fine with that. And then as they went past another one, they had 2 children and she looked pregnant again, but she turned and said to her husband, oh, look how good and beautiful these dogs are, and then the dad agreed as well. And it's just like, they're all baby girls. But it was really, really lovely. And it was a nice little surprise for everybody. But now it's like nearly 6 o'clock, I think it is. So we're going to go home because we are knackered.
So, today at the orthodontist, they checked my whether my retainers were fitting, and they asked me how long I was wearing them for, like how regularly. And I said, and they said that you're not wearing them regularly enough, but I said to them that if I wear them every single night, that one of my teeth feels like it's going to fall out. And she said that if I wore it every night, that it wouldn't make it feel like that, but in the end I think she got what I was saying. But anyway, when she tried my top retainer in, she was like, actually that's really tight. And then she put my bottom one in, she was like, and that one fits fine. So she thinks that my top one might be dodgy, so she did another impression. She's making me a new one to send in the post, so
Yay. Hopefully that will sort the issue out.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop. But like I said, we're about to go home. We're going to be chillaxing when we get home.
Trying to cool down my face. My bright red face.
Yeah. So thanks for going on this day with us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.